Hello, this is Princess Casserole, and I am coming to you today with a vintage thrift haul from things that I've found somewhat recently from the thrift store. These are all single items that I purchased, so nothing out of the bags or a jar, all things that caught my eye, and I wanted to show you that I had bought from different stores, and I will let you know where I bought each of the items and hopefully how much it was, if not like around about how much the item was. So, the first item that I picked up was this rhinestone necklace. It's got two rows, and the rhinestones are quite pretty. All of them are there. There's none that are missing. The end, again, I love attention to detail, so I love this little piece at the end here. And it's got the hook, and it is Kramer. Sometimes I believe you'll see Kramer, Kramer of New York. It's a somewhat more expensive line of costume jewelry. It is really nicely made. It was originally $3.99 at the Salvation Army, and I went on a Wednesday. I don't know if all of the Salvation Armies around do this, but here on Wednesdays, all the Salvation Armies are half price, which is when I always go. So this one was $3.99 and it was half off, so I picked it up for about $2, which I thought was a pretty nice deal for the $2 total rhinestone necklace. It looks really beautiful on and sits really nicely at the base of my neck. So, which is really nice because a lot of these older vintage necklaces that are meant to kind of be a choker, they really are a choker. They really choke you. So this one is a nice length. It's beautiful. So I thought for $2 I would grab this. And honestly, this is the only thing that I saw that day that I grabbed. I'll show you one other thing that's not jewelry related that I also got the same day. Was the sign. And it says hangover breakfast, tomato juice, raw eggs, black coffee, aspirin, and our sympathy, and has the kind of drunk, hungover man hanging to the light post, which I just thought it was quirky, and I really liked it. I think my husband and I, we were at a thrift consignment store, like a vintage antique store around here, and we saw one of the signs like this that said, money can buy you most things except for poverty. And I don't know, we thought that one was really funny too. So these signs, I think that one, is $2.99, half off of that. So I thought, for a nice gift or just put up to make each other smile, that it was kind of worth it. So I did pick that up. Also, one other thing that I picked up, is this tray, and it looked like it was in really bad shape when I first got it, and it was $3. And I almost always pick these up if I see them for a reasonable price, just because I really like them. So, and I've been toying with the idea of painting it, and I also have a vanity that I like to put these things on as well. So let's see here. We'll do another Goodwill then when I got this one. I also picked up this brooch. There's no signature on it, but it's a lamppost, and it lights up. So I just thought that was really adorable for wearing in the winter, around Christmas time. It was $3. Salvation Army's around here, they changed their pricing to be $3 for, sorry, I keep saying, for brooches, and $5 for pretty much any necklace, and $3 for earrings. So they've kind of changed their pricing a little bit, and the color of the day you can get half off, but I've never really seen anything color of the day that I wanted yet. So they used to have a rewards program that they did away with. So I don't go there as often, needless to say. I also picked up from the Goodwill these earrings. So these were $3. They're post earrings. Here, I'll move that. And they are like the Art Deco style. This is the back. There's no signature or anything on them. But I do have a lot of those brooches that are similar. And so I really like the way that these looked. And they go with some other things that I have. When Savers had their half off sale, which was a madhouse, I picked up this lady, and she's brooch, lady walking her dog, and I really like this. I thought it was really kind of an action shot of her walking her dog. None of the stones are missing, and I do really like figurals, so I picked that one up. But that one was probably $3.99, I believe, and then half off of that on their sale day. Same day, I also picked up these clip-on earrings, and these are Sarah Coventry. I don't always pick up the Sarah Coventry, but these really caught my eye. I liked the rhinestones in them, and I don't have a ton of rhinestone earrings to go with the rhinestone, necklaces like that I have amassed. So I like these ones. They have a couple of rows, and they seem really well made, and they really sparkle. So I believe those were $3.99 or $4.99, and it was half off of that. And they also have another half off sale coming up pretty soon. One of the other things that I bought from Savers were these earrings. They are the screwbacks. I believe that's what you call them. I keep forgetting for some reason. And I believe these are made out of walnut shells. And they're nice and hard. I think they have, lacquer over them. And I just thought they were very different. And I really love wooden bangles. And so I picked these up to kind of go with some of those. Plus, I just thought it was different. Very autumn, fall. And I love fall. So I picked those up. Those were pretty cheap, I think, maybe $2.99. These ones weren't on sale, so it was the full $2.99. That same day, I also picked these clip-on earrings up, and these ones, one of these were $2.99 and one of them was $3.99. I can't remember which is which for the walnut and the flowers, but I thought these were lovely. I loved the color, and I do have a couple dresses that this would match perfectly, and these are the plastic type flowers. I like the shape of them, and I just kind of love these. I thought they had a good look to them. I also picked this clamper bracelet up. It is not Bakelite. It does have, let me see where, right here, a little bit of, you know, a defect on it or an issue, and the clamp has to get cleaned a little bit. Not the back. The back looks really nice still, but this part, it still needs to get cleaned up a little bit. The only thing about this, I bought it and I really like it. I think it's kind of fallish. I don't know why I put this on that way. But the color is interesting because it's pretty close to my skin tone. But the only thing about it is, my skin tone being incredibly pale, is that my wrist sweats when I wear it because it doesn't breathe and it's plastic and it's not tiny. So that's one of the odd things that I never thought about with these, is that, you know, it doesn't breathe. So if you buy any plastic bangles, you know, it's hard to wear them in the summertime, I suppose is what I'm trying to say. One of the other things that I picked up, this was $3.99, was not on sale, so it was the full $3.99, was this necklace, and the other side says Alexim, Alexim, Japan. You can see me in the reflection. I thought this was really neat. I honestly hadn't really seen anything that looked like this. You know, since I'm newer to jewelry, I like picking up a couple different pieces so that, you know, I know the different types of styles out there. I have a reference for it. I can do my research, and there's always something else to learn in jewelry, and that's kind of why I love it. There's so much to learn, so many different terms to learn, and so I wanted to pick this one up. From what I had seen, this one was called Damascene. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Damascene, I believe. And that this is a black steel, I believe, with another metal embedded into it. It's not in perfect condition. I would say it is in good to fair condition, but I thought it was really cool. It was something like I said, I hadn't seen before. I am 36 years old, so, you know, I love a lot of the things that I didn't grow up seeing necessarily, and that now I'm seeing in stores, and I just think is really kind of awesome and new and better made than the stuff that I'm seeing in the stores now, and a lot cheaper. And when I go to work, you know, I get both the "Carly, you're crazy" and the "oh, that's really cool, where'd you get that from?" And then I lovingly say the thrift store, the consignment store, antique store, wherever I got it. So again, this one was $3.99, and I really do like this one. I want to do a little bit more research on this. I've seen beautiful bracelets that are similar, and I just thought that was really interesting and wanted to do a little bit more research on it. And I'm going to end with this next one I also got from Savers. So this was, my Savers always has a lot of jewelry, which is great. And also somewhat, you know, more challenging because you really do have to look and have something catch your eye that you can tell is different or well made, or somebody's gonna really like, or you're gonna really like. And this stuck out to me. The Art Deco style, the color of it, it is, I believe, brass. It had a very big tag. It said Piddly Links, sorry. And on the other side, Kingston, New York. I hadn't really heard of this brand or company, so I thought, well, let's take a chance. I will pick this up, bring it home, and do a little bit of research because I really liked it. I like the Art Deco style of this necklace. I couldn't tell if it was verdigris on here, but I'm pretty sure that it's actually a patina, which I live in near the city of Buffalo, and we have a lot of older buildings with copper roofs, and there are several Art Deco type buildings here in Buffalo, and this with the, where it's getting some of the patina, it just reminded me of all the great architecture that we have here in Buffalo, and I really enjoy this necklace. And so when I did research on this Piddly Links company, it said that they do things with new old stock, and I can't remember how old the company was. It's no longer in existence, and I believe it was in '97 that they closed their doors. I can't remember when it said that they were open from the research that I had done. But when I've looked online, they're much more not on the cheaper side. So I do think this was a nice pickup. I think I would be able to sell it for something definitely more than I paid for it. This was only $4.99, which, again, $4.99 at Savers. I do think Savers has great prices on some of this stuff. They have a rewards program where they'll give you the 20% off. If you donate things, they'll give you a coupon to pick things up. So you definitely can find something worthwhile. I think they do a lot more volume there because I'll go a couple times a week, and there are definitely things there that I did not see and things that I had seen that are no longer there. So, and it's so organized. So I kind of love going to Savers around here, and it's the closest one to me. But our Salvation Army is where I get the bags, and I enjoy those too. They haven't had them in the last couple weeks, and there were a few that I kind of wish I had picked up now that somebody else had bought full price. But you win some, you lose some, right? So I wanted to do the haul today just to kind of show you that, if you bring the bags or the jars, sometimes you might find some really great things. Sometimes you don't find some really great things, but if you go and you really look, you can also find some great winners even without the jars. But sometimes, you have to look at the cards in the back, and you have to look through. Again, there was probably 20 different necklaces next to this one, and some that looked similar, but they were not the same quality, not the same maker. So and that's why I love going thrifting, because you're kind of treasure hunting when you go. And I absolutely love that. I love the recycling aspect of, somebody tossed this out, they didn't want it anymore, and I found this, and I just absolutely love it. And also where you're buying jewelry because it reminds you of something. Like I said, this one reminds me of the architecture here in the city that I love. I buy a lot of cat things because they remind me of my husband, and I love my husband, so I end up with 20 different cat brooches. But I just wanted to come on and show my thrift haul from recent adventures. So I will probably be doing some more of these videos as well because again, I only have 3 more bags left upstairs. I have maybe one small one, but I also have a lot of thrift store finds that I've kind of honed in on as well. So I hope to see you in the next video. Comment and like, subscribe. If you have any ideas or any requests, please leave it. And I will see you guys later. Have a nice weekend. Bye.